Hey, what's up guys? It is your girl, Coach LeighAnn, down here at LeighAnn Fitness in Plainville. Today I'm bringing you an exercise of the week. So what we're gonna talk about is our jungle gym T-rotation. So this is done with one jungle gym and one jungle gym only. So if we need to, we can bring one a little bit lower just to emphasize we only need this one. So it should be maybe a little bit lower than this, hip level, probably a little bit lower than that, just to make sure that our form is good. Now from here, we're gonna grab on with both hands. Now, we probably don't wanna crisscross the fingers. We're probably gonna put one hand on top of the other. Doesn't really matter which one, whether or not you're alternating, that's kind of level of comfort. Like if you feel like you're getting tired with one over the other, you know, if you wanna do one round here and then the next round switch, that's entirely up to you. It's not gonna change the exercise enough that we need to worry about what hand did I do last round. Don't worry about that. If you wanna change it, go ahead, but you certainly don't have to. Now we're gonna start off kind of like we would any other row. We wanna make sure that the chest is up nice and tall, that we have good activation in our glutes and in our hips, that at no point are we sinking this way, nor are we throwing our hips up in the air. We wanna have that good reverse plank position. So our abs are tight, butt is tight. Now I'm gonna show it to you in slow motion. We're gonna think kind of along the lines of a row. We're gonna drive our elbows into our hips, hands come just below the chest, and then from there we're gonna pivot on the heels. Now the toes come with you, so shoulders and hips stay square the whole time, and we're gonna press out in front of the chest. Then we come back, come back, come back. Then we do the same thing in the other direction. We row, we press forward and down without this heel leaving the ground. We wanna make sure weight stays on our heels. Come back, come back. Now in real time, nice and quick, come back under control, pressing, come back, come back. So a couple things to avoid that some of us are gonna throw our hips up while we're trying to get our body to come up instead of using our lats to pull us. And a lot of us are gonna allow the jungle gym to push our hands up too high. So when I'm here and I'm pressing, if I allow the jungle gym to kind of follow its easiest path, it's gonna go up this way. I need to think almost about pushing down and not just forward, so that when I come up and I press, this is where it's in the middle line of my chest. If I let it just do its thing and I'm not, engaged, then it's gonna go up. The other thing that we really need to focus on is, again, we talk about having that good reverse plank position, shoulders locked out so the chest is tall, but that has to stay the same throughout the entire range of motion. So if I relax my shoulders, now my shoulders are really rounded, and now when I go to press, there's just no way I'm gonna get into the right spot, because this is not good for anything that we do. So we have to really maintain the good shoulder position, all right? So make sure we get that good shoulder retraction and then go from there. In terms of making it easier and harder, we're really just gonna work on depth. So the lower we go, harder it is. Easier, walk it up a little bit higher. And we can do, just like we do with any other jungle gym exercise, for whatever the length of time is, start as low as we can. As we fatigue, we walk up a little bit, walk up a little bit more, walk up a little bit more. That way we're always working at our hardest level, but we haven't compromised our form at any point. So if you have any questions how to perform that exercise, let any one of your coaches know. We will help you out. Otherwise, you will see it in your upcoming training phase, and we will see you at your next session.